Good morning, friends. Welcome back to a new video.
Look at this splendid view we have today. It's incredible to be in such a beautiful place.
So we have made it to the Adriatic coast of Italy, and we're in this beautiful place called
Polignano Amare.
which
We
means
have no idea what it means, Polignano, but Amare it means to the sea.
and that's because we are right beside the beach here. We've just parked up our van by the sea. There's this large open space full of campers. There's so many actually, and we managed to find the spot and we've just left the van there. I think we'll spend the night, and before that we're just heading into town to see what there is here.
Actually, there is this thing here in this part of Italy that it's called panzerotti, and we're going to try that. There is this shop here which is very close. My friend told me about them because she loves this area of Puglia.
And in this region we've seen a lot of these small little houses. They're like little tents made by rocks, and they're all over the coast. If you have a look there before the vans, there's another small one, and all along the coastline we've seen little ones like this.
Benvenuto. Wow, I never really imagined that this place was like this.
Isn't this cool? You've got, I think, a beach round here, and then you've got the people swimming and the old buildings here. So a very typical Italian town. I know I said this quite often now in the last few weeks, because many of the Italian places have this unique vibe that you only find here in the south of Italy. So we're just walking through this main street. There's people selling stuff on the floor, so many shops, and it looks like there's some good food as well, which won't go to miss. And now we're just approaching the old town. What's especially nice about walking through these narrow roads is the shade, and there's this amazing breeze flowing through. You have a mix of old houses and shops as well, where they sell like souvenirs and stuff like that.
This place is reminding me of Trogir in Croatia. I don't know why, but it has those vibes.
Yeah, but when we were in Trogir, if you remember correctly, it was rainy and it was dull. So the fact that we've got sun today, it makes it feel a bit different, because there's loads of colours here, blue, green, red, and they just pop out.
And there's a vibe in the air as well. Like everyone is at the restaurants, you know, and
Summer has
enjoying their
started.
time. Yeah, summer is here.
So when we went to the first lookout point, we could see the beach, and there was like a balcony with some people looking over. So we're currently getting lost at the moment, going through the narrow streets, try and find that huge balcony.
And are you smelling the food, Chris? Oh my god, it smells like calamari, focaccia. Oh.
Here we are, I think we found it. This is the balcony. Look. Made it to the other side.
Facciamo 10 km, arriviamo fino a Monopoli, poi vi offriamo aperitivo a bordo, tarare prosecco.
Tutto il giorno o no?
No, 2 ore.
2 ore, ok, bene. Forse domani. Ok, grazie mille.
Grazie, ciao.
Well, this place is just full of these balconies overlooking the sea from every single angle. We have located the food option.
Okay,
This way. Queste quattro, sì, sì.
Basta?
Sì, sì. Healthy food.
Not healthy at all.
So here we've got some local pizza,
Oh my god.
arancina, croquette, and this one is that your friend recommended.
Yeah, panzerotti. Let's try it.
What we got? We've got cheese. Just a pasty with cheese in. Amazing. So this is one of those shops where you just go in and you see everything. It's colourful and beautiful and tasty. So it's pretty hard to choose, but I didn't go crazy, did I?
No, it's
It's got
enough.
4 small things to share.
It's enough.
I'm feeling guilty now, because one of you wrote that you love seeing us eating healthy and eating vegetables, which we do most of the time. Then when we're out in a place like this, we sometimes go a bit crazy, so feeling a bit guilty, but it tastes so good. So far the arancina is the best. Grazie mille. It's good.
Thanks to the Romans, baby.
Grazie mille. You want ice cream now?
Pistacchio.
Crema pistacchio da portare o mangiare?
Mangiare qua?
Sì, qua.
Qua.
Vado via.
Noi facciamo il caffè speciale, l'hai assaggiato il caffè speciale nostro? Quello con l'amaretto, scorze del limone.
Pasticciotto.
So we came in the busiest shop in Polignano Mare to try these.
Pasticciotto.
Pasticciotto.
Finally got it. This is a pasticciotto and local coffee. I don't even like coffee, but it smells good. It's got alcohol in it as well.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna steep them. What do you think? Is it good?
Fantastic. I'm gonna have one more bite and then you can have the rest.
One more bite. Look at his bite. It's so big. My turn, my turn. Oh my god.
What a nice spot. We're right by the beach and there's a nice breeze here as well, which makes it so chill. We'll spend the night here and then tomorrow we'll continue travelling along the coast. As we mentioned last week, we've been checking up on Greece and there hasn't really been much updates. Thinking of still going, so the ferry is in 4-5 days time. And yeah, in the meantime we're just going to be really exploring the coast of Italy.
So guys, we're a bit hungry and we've been contemplating what we're gonna eat, and
What do we have in the fridge?
we have
Sausages?
which we really need to cook, but I'm not in the mood to cook today, so we ordered a pizza.
Well, I hope we ordered a pizza because I've just downloaded the app they use here in Italy.
It's called Glovo.
Glovo, yeah. And I've put in the location and just wrote camper van. So hopefully he can find us, and I guess he'll just come and deliver it outside.
Imagine he knocks on our van. Tick, tick, tick,
No,
tick.
we have to go outside. He's going to come here. He's going to say, there's no houses here. What am I doing? So anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But you should be able to find us, no?
You should have written like McLouis and the number plate, you know.
That would have been a better idea, I think. Have you ever ordered a takeaway delivery to your van before? Because this is the first time for us, I think.
Yeah.
We normally cook in the van or eat out. Yeah, this is him.
Wave at him.
So yes, you can order your pizza to a camper van.
Oh, yummy.
What's this? With a new hairstyle.
So I got a fresh new haircut and I'm so happy because they made me so relaxed.
So we've made it to this very unique town here in the region of Puglia. It's called Alberobello and we're walking to the centre right now. We're going to kill two birds with one stone because Charlene found a hairdresser appointment that she's been looking for the last 2 weeks. And as well as that, we're going to go and check out these trulli, which are these fascinating house shapes. They really used to build them in a very unique way here. So what's special about these buildings, obviously they're like little hobbit houses, white, and then they've got these triangle roofs. As we were driving into the region yesterday, we could see so many of them in different parts of the region of Puglia. A lot of them were by the sea as well. You see like 3 or 4 trulli, they're called. And here is just a village full of them. This one's locked. Really curious what they look like from the inside. Remember we visited this village in the UK, in the south, and they had like these tiny houses,
yes,
very similar to this.
Yeah.
What was it
I
called?
forgot the name though. But the houses were really beautiful, yeah.
Hello, buongiorno. We've managed to get access to one of the houses, and they have like this ladder here behind me to get up onto the roof. It's the bedroom.
Questa è la casa, è della mamma di mio marito. Questi comunque sono 4 trulli comunicanti. Ogni cono che vedete è un trullo. 1 la cucina, 2, 3 e il bagnetto più piccolo, sempre un trullo.
E quanti trulli a questo villaggio?
1500-1600 trulli.
Oh.
Sì, sì, sì. Sono molto spessi, molto grossi.
They build them like this, so they have a lot of air inside, fresh air, and it's always cool.
Non c'è cemento, non c'è niente.
Cemento.
Pietra
bricks.
su pietra, qua
Ah.
sono state
One
chiuse.
on top of each other.
La mamma di mio marito è ultima delle 13 nati qua. 13 bambini, 15 persone ci vivevano.
15.
Sì.
They are quite small, so you wouldn't even imagine 15 people, so like a family with 12, 13 kids living in this one trulla. Oh no, is it trulla? Because it's trulli in plural. Whoops, scusa. This is what I used to cook. Light the fire there. So cool.
My uncle used to have one of these as well, where they shower. That was the shower. We live in such a different time, and sometimes we take things so for granted, right? Like before, they used to shower in this. It's such an incredible place. If you come to Alberobello, make sure to come in this truly house, because it's amazing. You can truly tell how they used to live before. I can only imagine, you know, people sleeping there, children here.
15 people in this house.
The grandmother is always cooking.
And I was just saying, I wanted to see one from the inside, so my wish has been granted.
Questi sono i turisti, poi ci sono le persone famose. Non lo so se
This is-
segue calcio, per esempio. Questo è Marco Materazzi,
Ah,
football
calciatore.
player. Sì, sì. Questi sono attori molto famosi italiani. Questa è la premio Nobel, Miss Italia. Harvey Keitel.
No idea, no.
No, no,
Non lo
conosci
so.
questo?
Non lo so, no.
Attore americano.
Americano. I visited here as well.
Yes.
So this town is called Alberobello, and that means in English beautiful trees.
There's a few of these trulli where people still live, but the last time this village was properly populated was in the late 80s. Since then, the people that used to live here have since died, and people have just moved out of the village, and it's become more of a tourist attraction. Some people do still live here, so you see some of the trulli not in best conditions, whereas others are tip-top shape. And obviously with the tourism coming in, a lot of them have been turned into hotels and B&Bs. I think that town was called Ludlow? No. No, I got it wrong. The town in England, what was it called? I can't remember it.
I can't remember.
It was in the south. That's the name of the place, West Lulworth. Finally found it. Very similar to this place here.
I'm so in love with this place. It's so cute to have a house like this.
There's even more. Look up there.
Oh yeah, look up there.
Thousands of them.
Up here.
Nice. There's a lot of people, but there's a good reason why, because like most of the other towns here in Puglia, it's very, very nice. Looks like this is the best lookout to see all the trulli. Let's try and get to the front. There we go. Now we can really see how many of them there are.
I think this is the only place that souvenirs are so cute, because if you buy one of these houses here, it will be a cute ornament in your house.
So this is the parking lot where we left the van. I promise you when we left, I don't know if I took a shot or not, but there were so many vans and people here. Now we're the only ones left. €3 per hour here for parking. But it's pretty cool because they have the large spots for motorhomes and vans, which is always good. And it's just like 5-10 minutes away from the centre of town.
It's so warm today. Baby, here we are.
Do you hear that, people? We have now arrived at this very nice town. It's called the White City, and we'll show you why in a moment. It's called Ostuni. Now there's a few different parking lots on the outside of town. We tried to go to the closest one to the centre, but there were so many people there, so we parked up in this free parking lot on the edge of town. We've been walking through Ostuni for about an hour now. Charlene's been fed, so she's happy again. I took one bite from that panzerotto, whatever it's called, and I dropped it all down me. don't know if you can see, I've got, well, it's faded now, but at the time it was just all red. So everyone was looking at me, but very charming town, right?
Really beautiful, I'm telling you. Everywhere you look it's white, and then there is this beautiful cathedral here just in front of us. It's a little bit busy, to be honest. It is a touristic place, yes, but at the same time there are those small narrow streets where you get to find a place all for yourself.
Just like we are now, we've sat on this staircase here in this side street.
This place truly has one of the most beautiful cathedrals in Puglia. From the 15th century, guys, and it's called Concattedrale di Santa Maria Assunta, and it's also got a stunning rose window.
We've made it to the edge of the town. There's a nice viewpoint of the sea. Charlene's just stopping in every corner, saying, let's take a photo here, take a photo of me here, let's do a photo here, let's do a selfie here. Oh my god, I'm going crazy, guys, going crazy. I'm never going to a place like this again. But it is nice though, I must say, it is
Everywhere
nice.
you look, it's picturesque. It's so beautiful.
It's very beautiful, but I've had enough of all these photos.
Look at this guy thinking.
Buongiorno.
Scendere, tutti i gradini, tutti, poi a sinistra, al largo e ci sono i gradini a destra e lì
Super.
prende la macchina.
Lavoro oggi, lavoro.
Se no fa ruggine.
Grazie mille. Ciao.
You have to be really fit to visit this place. There are so many stairs.
All the towns here in Puglia are pretty much the same. They're all like a labyrinth where you can easily get lost through the narrow side streets. I'll tell you something, like in the main road there are just so many people, so it's definitely much better to go into the side streets. First of all, you're in the shade, and second, there's not so many people about because everyone spreads out. The only downside is that you might get a little bit lost. This way? Yeah, the door's pretty high, isn't it? It's good for floods. If it floods, they're the only ones that will be alright. Now there's a few other ones like this, look like here.
Yeah. I think that's why they put them like this. Because of the flat.
This one's the exact opposite. You have to go down, go inside. Just to give you an idea of how small it is. He's standing next to it. My shoulder. Right, so we have parked up. We're back where we started, by the beach. It's a bit more windier today though. We're not too far away from the city of Brindisi, which is where we need to head this week, because we have decided to take our ferry that we booked over to Greece. Thanks a lot for all your comments. We don't really know what we're going to find yet, but we're just going to go across and wing it and take it from there really. I don't think we'll spend as much as we originally planned to in Greece, but yeah, we're going to go and see what there is basically. But nonetheless, this is going to be one of our last park ups here in Italy, and there's a whole area along the sea with quite a few different spots where you can park up. We drove in on this dirt road and we found this spot on our own here. Looks like there's a van all the way up there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's a little bit of rubbish here, just pretty normal, you know, here in Italy. And we found this place on the app Park for Night, which is what we use sometimes to find places to park up. There was one of the previous comments which was a bit concerning though.
Go for a walk.
She's still got that excitement to get out. I think it's because she heard the sea, I think. Come on, go on. She's got a spring in her step now, look. She wasn't walking like this in Ostuni. No one swimming today. It's like someone has thrown away a toilet. What's this? It's really a shame, you know. People just come and chuck rubbish out here. Other than that, it's a really nice spot here. There was one comment though that we saw on the app where someone wrote that there are weird people that come looking at them in the van. I'm not sure how it was exactly, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, there was some comments saying there were some weird guys come around. I don't know, what do you call them? Peeping Toms? So who knows, maybe we might have some different kind of visitors tonight. What's pretty cool about this place is that it has these like small valleys where the water comes in. And there's like little beaches as well. The only problem is no one's going to be swimming in these rough waters today. What a shame, there's so much rubbish here as well. Oh, the beach looks nice though, look. Dirty but nice. There's even a gas bottle as well down here. My good.
Holly, you're gonna fall.
Adventure Holly.
Look at it.
A log. So absolutely beautiful sunset tonight. We just carried on our walk for a bit up there. We've come back to the van, had something to eat because I was absolutely starving. Seeing that Charlene ate all that panzerotto for herself, I had to wait until now. But she did cook me 2 burgers and they were so good, so good. So we're going to enjoy sunset here. Absolutely stunning. We're on our own, as I mentioned, and we'll see you next week as we head over to Greece. Thank you so much for watching, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Bye.